Cleanup effort continues in Juab County desert. This after dozens of train cars derailed Saturday, several of them filled with hazardous materials.
Now, as part of that cleanup effort, crews actually ignited those materials in a controlled explosion, making the sky glow red about 9:30 last night. ABC4's Rick Aaron has details on the massive detonation.
Juab County Undersheriff Brent Pulver says that 11 of the tanker cars were full of volatile fuel that was leaking.
I mean, we had 9 rail cars full of propane and 2 rail cars full of biodiesel. So, you know, when you take that into consideration, I mean, that's pretty dangerous.
With the risk of an accidental explosion near cleanup crews on site, they decided to dispose of the fuel by incinerating it. Last night at 9:30, they detonated small charges to open the tankers, then ignited the contents.
It was loud. It was bright. It was big. It was quite impressive. It was, you know, it was a lot bigger than I anticipated.
The fireball sent a huge plume of thick black smoke into the night sky, concerning to Dr. Brian Minch of Utah Physicians for a Healthy Environment.
That huge fireball that they created an enormous plume of very toxic pollution. There are some real toxic substances undoubtedly in that big plume of smoke. Things like polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Probably a similar sort of chemical mixture is what you might expect from, say, an explosion at one of our refineries.
The ABC4 pinpoint weather computer shows that there were light winds from the north at the time of the explosion that would have dispersed the airborne chemicals to the south. We don't know the effects of the pollution because the nearest air quality monitor is 50 miles to the northeast in Spanish Fork. Representatives from the Environmental Protection Agency oversaw the operation.
We had 2 individuals from the EPA that were on site. They were monitoring things. There really wasn't a concern. There really wasn't much other choice. You know, it had to be disposed of.
Rick Aaron, ABC4 News.
Just amazing there. Now, officials expect the cleanup effort to last for several more days.